For this one, I wanted to show a little bit of inspiration work I did. After they told me they were going to completely redo the, the import script from HR system at work. I wanted to do something similar myself. Unfortunately, I do not have an API endpoint to collect data from, so I created a CSV file for it called master data. And here it has the information of all these users, and if they're going to be enabled or not. And then we have the script, which has a few functions on here to test the required fields. It just makes sure that there are no null or empty values in the CSV file. And then one here for collecting the domain suffix for the user. I only have one here, so it's very small, but easily add more. It's just a switch statement. And this little thing here, I had to learn about this when I actually did the script. Because when I want to update a user, I used the replace parameter, and it actually uses the LDAP attribute equivalent of the user properties. Where I took a little bit of help of Copilots to create this one. I actually had no idea what. Sorry, Copilot. What the fuck? Wow. Oh, I forgot about that thing. Yeah, so that one helped me with that. I had actually no idea what LDAP was before I did the script. But now I do a little bit of it. And then here it's a function to either disable or enable the user depending on its current state and the information from the CSV file. And then here is just a little bit of a random generator, and it's just when you create the user, if you want them to be enabled from the start, they need to have a password, so they just get some really weird stuff here, so they can be enabled from the start. And then here's the global variables, and then the main loop that it goes through. So first it converts the one or whatever into either true for enable the user or false for disabling the users. And then we have a hash table here of all the other attributes that the user will have. And if they have a null or empty field, they will spit out the error messages that we create in the function, and then just skip to the next user instead. And then we first check if the user exists. And if they do exist, we're going to check if they have different values from the CSV file from the actual user. So that's what this thing does here. Could probably set this in an entire function itself, but I have not done that right now. And all the comments and write outputs, I just let the AI, not gonna bring that guy up again, generate the messages. It actually seems to understand pretty well what the script is trying to do. So when you start typing something, it's just, all right, here it is. And most of the time it's pretty sound. And then here we create the user, and then we set the password, and then we make them enabled. I have not managed to do this, to set the password. There is a parameter for it in new AD user, but I have not managed to get it working for some reason. I don't know why. I have not managed to figure that one out yet. He just doesn't throw an error, or is just apparently is not trying to set the password. And then enable them after. And we wait a few seconds just for replication. So we will also do that later here. After the users are created, it will wait a little bit for replication and then check if they actually exist now, and then it stops. All right. Wait, no, actually, we haven't gone over the log files yet. So here's one running, and it's not gonna do anything here. I think it's just checking all the users. And then later, I have actually done a few changes. See, they're changing titles and a few users. And then here, John Cooper, he has been disabled. He no longer works there. Yeah. All right. So that's all I wanted to show. Have a nice day.